On this, see your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes. Have you seen?
Oh my gosh, the eye exhibit. I can't believe we're here.
I know, why do we have to go? This is going to be so boring.
Oh my gosh.
No, class, come on. This is going to be a fun field trip. It's part of our unit. It'll be great, I promise. It'll be so much fun.
You can say so.
Okay, come on, let's go, let's go. Here we are, finally at the eye. Yeah, that don't seem so sad. This is going to be so much fun. There's the optic nerve, and the pupil, and the iris. I mean, I wonder what it'd be like to go inside the eye. That could be great.
Whoa, now we're inside the eye. What the heck is all this stuff?
Well, class, those are the rods and the cones. They help us see color and black and white.
Why are the cones so bright?
Well, they're retinal receptor cells that are near the center of the retina, and they work really well in daylight or when it has good lighting, and they detect fine detail and give a rise to color sensations.
Well, so what about the rods? How come we don't see color at night?
Well, they're really sensitive to light, and that's why the world looks colorless at night. So, see, you learned something today, class.
This field trip is tiring.
Because I am farsighted, I can see Christina clearly, but when she comes up close, I cannot. This is because in the eye of a person who has farsighted vision, the light rays from nearby objects come into focus behind the retina, resulting in a blurred image.
I can see Christina clearly because I am nearsighted. This is due to the fact that light rays from faraway objects focus in front of the retina, unlike farsighted vision, which focuses behind the retina, resulting in the blurred image.
The axons from a grouping of ganglion cells meet like the strands of a rope to form the optic nerve. The optic nerve is responsible for the images we perceive to see. This optic nerve carries the information to your brain, where the thalamus receives and distributes that information. Almost 1 million messages can be sent to the optic nerve at one time through nearly 1 million ganglion fibers.
Here's an interesting fact. Cones cluster around the fovea, as you can see it is highlighted in blue. And the fovea is the retina's area of central focus. In fact, the fovea contains only cones, no rods. Now let's talk about the visual information processing. So again, information from the retina's rods and cones is received and transmitted by the ganglion cells, whose axons, again, make up the optic nerve, which shoots information to the brain. Any given retinal area relays its information to a corresponding location in an occipital lobe, which is the visual cortex in the back of the brain. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. Let's talk about those cones and rods. Well, first of all, many cones have their own hotline membrane, which are those bipolar cells which help relay the cone's individual message to the visual cortex, which devotes a very large area to input from the fovea. These direct connections preserve the cone's precise information, making them better able to detect fine detail. Rods have no such hotline. They share those bipolar cells with other rods, so their individual messages get combined. Okay, so let's review. So light enters the eye through an outer surface called a cornea, and then it passes through an aperture called the pupil, which is expanded or contracted by the iris to allow for the intensity of the light. Perceiving location. We perceive the location of things and how far away they are in two basic ways. One is binocular vision, which is based on our normally having two eyes that are separated. When we cast our eyes on an object, each eye therefore has a different perspective. That is, the object is seen from two slightly different angles of view. At the same time, the object is projected to slightly different areas of each retina. The visual cortex then integrates the differences in neural impulses from the eyes and determines where, including near or far. The other way is monocular cues. With only one functional eye, we can still use certain information to determine location.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright.